we are going to learn part 2 in social science called Renaissance. The Renaissance. The fine arts, literature, and history in the medieval period was centered on religious ideology. The texts were invariably written in Greek and Latin as these languages were considered elite and scholarly. By the dawn of the 13th century, Latin and Greek gave way to regional languages like English, Spanish, and French. The writers of this period adopted the life of the common man as the central theme of their works. The literature of this period was no longer confined to religion and philosophy, but gave way to themes that depict diverse aspects of human life. Similar changes occurred in other art forms like painting and sculpture. This vision, primarily concerned with the various aspects of human life, is known as humanism. The new spirit of humanism inspired unique thoughts on the universe and human life. It promoted reasoning and the spirit of inquiry. Consequently, a new awakening in all spheres of human life became visible in Europe, and it is known as the Renaissance. So, some questions are here. What is Renaissance? Answer: a new awakening in all spheres of human life became visible in Europe, and it is known as the Renaissance. So the next question, where did the Renaissance started at first? Where did the Renaissance started at first? Answer: the Renaissance started in Italy at first. Then, what were the important features of Renaissance? Answer: growth of regional languages, rational thinking, humanity, spirit of inquiry, then spirit of criticism. First you draw a sunward and you write these features of Renaissance. So, what is humanism? The vision, primarily concerned with the various aspects of human life, is known as humanism. The vision, primarily concerned with the various aspects of human life, is known as humanism. Then, what is the specialities of medieval period and the changes happen in 13th century? There are two columns. First column, the specialties of medieval period, and the second column, changes happen in 13th century. First column, you write the art literature was centered on religious ideology. Then all books were written in scholarly languages like Greek and Latin. And the second column, the art, literature, and history were centered on man and man's life. So, humanism developed. All books were written in regional languages like English, French, and Spanish. Then third one, growth of the spirit of inquiry, the spirit of criticism, and rational thinking. So, the next part, Renaissance in literature. Petrarch, AD 1304 to 1374, was one of the eminent writers of the Renaissance period. He is known as the father of Renaissance. The magnum opus of Petrarch is Secretum. This is the Petrarch. The pictures of a few Renaissance writers and their works are given below. Dante, the Divine Comedy, and the Boccaccio, the Decameron. Servants Don Quixote Erasmus in praise of folly. Servants Don Quixote Erasmus in praise of folly. So, here is a question for you. Names of the major Renaissance writers are given in the following table. Fill up the corresponding columns with the names of their works. Answer are two columns. First column writers and the second column work. First column Petrarch, their works Secretum and the Danda, the Divine Comedy, Boccaccio, the Decameron. Servants Don Quixote Erasmus in praise of folly. So this is the answer of this question. Please subscribe and click bell button.